Yo, what is going on, everyone in the XRP community? Hope you guys are having yourselves a fantastic day today, as usual. I got some interesting headlines for you guys. Ripple is beefing up the defense against the SEC. We got two new lawyers coming in. We got statements from Judy Shelton. Got some stuff from our fellow XRP YouTuber, Crypto Eddie, over from Japan. Got some information on DoorDash and Uber Eats. Now accepting XRP payments through BitPay. Pretty interesting stuff, guys. Let's go ahead and get into it. First of all, as you guys know, I'm trying to have a little trading journey here of success. I am seeing a little swing trade on Bitcoin here. I kind of eyed this one out, saw that the volume seems to be getting, see how the green candles right here, the volume is getting really thick. It's stacking up pretty high against this resistance zone, already up like 9% on the trade right now. I think like 40 bucks or something. So my max loss here on this trade is going to be $260, but if Bitcoin does what I think it's going to do and get that relief rally and fill in this giant gap right here, I think Bitcoin is probably going to be heading to 25,000. Like, I know, this right here seems like, oh my God, Alex, what are you thinking? It's not going to pump that hard. But like, dude, when the market dumps this hard, like this fast from 50K, filling in some gaps, grabbing in some stop loss liquidity right here and right here seems really realistic to me. So basically for me on this swing trade, do not copy my trades. Honestly, you should inverse them if anything. Not financial advice, but I am looking for max loss 260, max gain $900 on this trade right here. So probably going to hold this for like a day or two or something and see what happens, because we got some big gaps up in there that need to be filled. All right, let's go ahead and get into this, guys. Watch this real quick. This is Judy Shelton, who's monetary economist, author of Money Meltdown 1994 and The Coming Soviet Crash 1989, senior fellow at the Independent Institute. And I believe she also used to do something else. It's not saying it in her Twitter biography, but I do believe she is actually at some point was pretty high up in the government, if I do recall. That's why she's on a lot of news broadcasts and little financial panels, that kind of thing. So somebody actually tweets at her and says, do you still like this idea? This is something she kind of got famous in the XRP community for saying, was, I like the idea of a gold-backed currency. It could even be done in a cryptocurrency sort of way. And by the way, you can do this on the XRP ledger, issuing hard assets on the XRPL. It's pretty much any asset is tradable on the XRP ledger. There's IOUs that are created, and you can trade anything on the XP ledger. Bitcoin, Ethereum, gold, silver, freaking Doge, Shiba. You can do that. That's something you can do. And then she also says a unified money system. So when you talk about it, the international marketplace, everyone is playing on a level monetary playing field. Judy Shelton, do you still like this idea? Yes, I do. Pretty banger tweet right there. All right, let's check out the next one here from Crypto Eddie, actually. So this is the Secretary of the Treasury, Wally Adeyemo. I believe that's how you pronounce that. Probably not, but that's my best guess. The department that manages all federal money in and out. So they're dealing with the transfers here. It says current focus, innovation plus protection. Number 2, reduce transaction remittance costs using digital assets. And 3, global participation. Using XRP, USDC, XDC, CBDC, FLR, IMO, all above plus more. Interesting stuff, guys. I could go ahead and just play this video for you right now, but I think it was actually summed up there quite well, in my opinion. Next one. This one is going to be a little bit of a sidetrack, but I got to say, this is quite interesting because I'm a big believer in that right now. I don't think we're in a bear market yet. I honestly, I know all of Twitter believes we're in a bear market. I do not think we are there yet. I still think Ethereum has potential to go to 10, 15K, and Bitcoin has got to hit that legendary 6-figure level that everyone keeps dreaming about. And, I don't think it's the bear market yet, maybe just for Bitcoin, but there are some altcoins that have not even breaking all-time high yet, like Litecoin and XRP. So check this out. This comes from CoinHub. Breaking, a whale has purchased 20 trillion SHIB. I know this is just some random, dog coin that we don't like and are not too fond of. However, the fact that this was the largest transaction in Shiba Inu history tells me something's going on here. Like, who the heck buys $210 million of a meme coin, dude, I don't know. Hedge fund, institution, crypto exchange, somebody trying to manipulate the markets and get us bouncing back higher again. Like, you got to understand these mining cartels that, you know, have warehouses that mine Ethereum and Bitcoin. Like, you realize, like, these guys are the powers that be of this market. The miners that own multiple warehouses, multiple locations that are literally probably a couple of percentage points of the entire Bitcoin and Ethereum hash rate. Like, you realize, like, these guys are the ones that are, like, the powers that be at this market, because the amount of money that gets, you know, extracted from proof of work every single day from blocks. And they've been doing this thing for years, man. And, you know, manipulating the markets up and down, taking that in leverage trading. Like, in my opinion, this is some big boy that either knows what's coming or is trying to make something happen here. And look, you see Shiba Inu right here. Actually only up 2% on the day, but $210 million Shiba transaction. Largest transaction in Shiba Inu history. Again, I don't even like Shiba Inu. I don't care to talk about it. I'm not going to buy the thing. But the fact that somebody's doing this and made the largest transaction on that coin, something's going on there, dude. Something's going on there, okay? All right, check this out. James K. Fillin on Twitter. 2 attorneys from Kellogg Hansen have filed motions to be admitted to represent Ripple. Please welcome Kylie Kim and Clayton Masterman. I freaking love that name, dude. Clayton Masterman. Dude, that just sounds like he's going to get William Hinman in some handcuffs, man. Biographies and motions for admissions are below. So it seems like the big guns are coming out with Ripple. They're beefing up their defense more. Ripple wants to ensure that this court case actually goes in their favor and they do not lose this one. Because, like, for example, we got SBI over in Japan in a recent investor panel slide. They were talking about the fact that they are waiting. These banks are waiting. SBI partner banks are waiting for the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit to come to a conclusion before they really push hard with using XRP. Ripple's beefing up their defense, investing more into their defense to represent Ripple. Hang on, that sentence didn't even make any sense there, guys. Sorry about that. That's a weird one. No, I mean, like, Ripple's beefing up their defense, hiring more lawyers to represent them in the case. It means that SEC's probably maybe doing some dirty tactics here. Little loophole through the law, trying to go after Ripple, trying to get them on something. Because this whole time in the lawsuit, it's just been Ripple and the XRP community just biting away at everything the SEC's coming out with. Like all the stuff that we have dug up on the SEC, man. The Empower US FOIA documents, man. Okay? It's crazy on how much stuff we have, like, caught the SEC with. And not just William, him, and Jay Clayton, but, like, within the court case, they were acting out of line. That's the funny thing, man. In the court, they're actually acting out of line. Trying to contact Ripple overseas partners that have nothing to do with the United States and trying to get information from them. And they got caught red-handed in court, and they were told to stop that. That's out of line. That's completely out of their jurisdiction. They shouldn't be doing that because they're desperate. That's why they're getting caught red-handed doing little dirty tactics, because they're desperate. They need to win. So I feel like right now, the SEC's beefing up their attack, and Ripple's responding by beefing up their defense. Ripple has to win this case. XRP's got to be the first legal currency in the United States. It's going to do that. They need to win this. Okay? This is going to be like, Ripple knows, like, how much the price will go up and how much the liquidity will boom, which is even better for banks wanting to go full scale on XRP. The settlement announcement itself, combined with Jed McCaleb being completely gone from dumping XRP every single day, we're getting quite the mixture for heading back to all-time high. Next one, again, from Crypto Eddie. Virtual Money Report Trends and Opportunities to 2031 published today. Ripple and BitPay, 2 key players, top 3. Eyes on BitPay as they enabled XRP, Bitcoin, and more for DoorDash and Uber Eats payments today. The way this, I don't know, the way the kind of world's going, all this, stay-at-home stuff and not going outside, getting more on the technology front of things. Like, dude, I freaking know people that have spent 5 figures in 1 year on just like DoorDash, Uber Eats, that kind of stuff, man. Because it's weird. Like, it's kind of a sad thing to talk about, but I feel like society's getting, we're getting more socially connected on the internet, but actually becoming less social. And like some people are honestly just terrified of social interaction. I mean, I even saw like a Reddit post on like the anxiety subreddit, and it was a guy genuinely asking, like, it's not even a joke or anything. He's genuinely asking, like, how do I order a sandwich at Subway? Like, I'm too nervous. It freaks me out. Like, I don't know what to say. I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to ask, right? So, like, this whole society, I mean, it's kind of a sad thing to talk about, but the reality is these delivery services, they've essentially boomed over the last few years. I know outside of the U.S., like in Asia, they've kind of been around much longer, but recently in the U.S., the DoorDash Uber Eats is kind of taken off, actually. So, glad to see that crypto is going to be an option to pay. I mean, you shouldn't be, using your crypto bag to buy Uber Eats and DoorDash, but, supply and demand, man. Someone's going to want to do it. Next one, voices are getting heard. Guys, I don't really feel like reading out this whole thing, but if you want to pause the video and give this a read, pretty good stuff from Congressman Dan Crenshaw on responding to this guy and saying, I mean, I don't think this is actually him responding. This is probably like an assistant or something like that, maybe. I think it's how these politicians work. But is saying that the SEC has an important mission to protect investors and ensure level playing field in our securities markets. We must ensure that SEC personnel adhere to the highest standards of integrity and avoid any conflicts of interest. You may be assured that I will continue to monitor the SEC activities and will keep your thoughts in mind should any legislation regarding securities markets come before me for consideration. But see, this is a reason why I don't think it's like this congressman. I think it's like some assistant or maybe like even an auto reply thing. Is this part. As we continue our work in Congress, please do not hesitate to contact my team in Washington, D.C. at 202-255-6565 or visit crenshaw.house.gov to share your thoughts on legislation or issues of importance to you. In addition, I encourage you to sign up for my weekly e-newsletter to stay up to date when we're talking about your in Congress. So that little part right there kind of makes me just think that was an assistant writing this message. But nonetheless, glad to see that little part right there about the SEC. Final update for today, guys. Jed McCaleb is almost done, dude. He's dumping 4th of July, dumped like 5 million XRP. Today, dumping 5 million XRP. You can't tell me that this guy being completely gone from the ecosystem is not going to have some sort of upward pressure on the XP price. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning the video today. I really appreciate it. Make sure you smash like, subscribe, check the links in the description, support the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one.